Hello, gorgeous beings of light. This is Hamara. As you can see, we're about to have a spectacular storm here in Queensland. But one of the things I missed about Queensland were these jacaranda trees. So I have something really exciting I want to share with you. I'm going to try and get it in before it buckets down rain. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And I'll try and share with you this huge miracle that happened this morning. So as I've spoken for many years, since 1997 when Spirit first taught me about the fifth dimension, I've spoken about the power of the fifth dimension and beyond. And of course, I work way beyond the fifth dimension now, but to be able to access these high dimensions of light, you need to be able to connect to the fifth dimension to begin with, because it's oneness, consciousness, and above. Third dimension is duality, right and wrong, good and bad, blah, 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 blah. So I wanted to give you just a little, show you just a little bit of how I know the fifth dimension is awake and happening. So they say in the fifth dimension that if you live in this present moment, you can change anything because infinite possibilities exist. That's the first thing. And the second thing is this was known a couple of hundred years ago, but I think it got shut down. But scientists have now proven that the observer changes the molecules of that which it is observing. And so as you work more and more with this energy and be able to create substance from light and all these groovy things that I've been trying to do for years, real gorgeous miracles start to happen. And eventually we will be able to, those light workers that have been doing their work for a long time and have been going, will this ever end? Well, don't look at the world as you see it now, because all that chaos is third dimensional stuff. Look above that. Look beyond to the fifth dimension. Get into the present moment. Get still and ask your guides and angels and your higher presence to tell you what's really going on. Because there is something magical going on, and that is that the fifth dimension is fully formed and awake. And those of you who choose to live in the fifth dimension can do so now. And those of you who still want to bicker and look at your poop and dissect your poop and all that crap, then go ahead and do that. But I'm telling you, the fifth dimension is alive. I have been working for a couple of months now since I got here. I had this experience of being able to bend physical reality in the higher dimensions that I couldn't do here. So that set me on a path of going, you didn't just teach me that. I actually was able to bend a fork into like a pretzel, which I couldn't even bend before I did that. And I just said to Spirit, you didn't teach me how to do that, just to bend a fork. What is it you're trying to show me? And so since then I've been working on living in the present moment, creating substance from light, jumping timelines, all sorts of really cool stuff. And anyway, and the thing that's exciting about that is that once we master that, we'll be able to collapse the timelines on the oceans, the pollution in the ocean. We will be able to jump timelines from having a world that's living in poverty and greed into a world that's of oneness and joy and bliss for everyone. There's many possibilities, but you've got to kind of get the little stuff happening. So I've been asking them, show me a sign I'm getting this, show me a sign I'm getting this. And so, and I've been really working on wanting to get this thing that if you stay in the present moment, you will be able to access many other dimensions of light and many other dimensions of anything, really. And so I've been going, give me a sign, give me a sign. Anyway, so it's interesting that when you're holding on to it and you're trying to make it happen, I always say to people, tell God what you want and let it go. Don't tell God how to suck eggs, but I'm really bad at not following my own advice on that one, because I often go, I'd really like this to happen, but can we have it this way and that way? So I just had this most spectacular appointment with a quantum love light healing student or client. And we went into this really depths of her soul to access her soul gifts and her soul, all the things that she's came here to do on earth. And it was a really, really powerful activation and healing for her and for me. It was amazing. And it was just fabulous. It was a really, really fabulous session. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is this. The thing I'm most excited about, I'm excited for my client, obviously, but I am more excited about the fact that just prior to getting on the call, I took a drop of my beautiful rose oil that I got from a gorgeous little lavender shop in Badalla. Now, I don't even know if that shop still exists after the fires, because that's one of the towns that went up in or got, taken out. Some of the places in the town got taken out by the fires on the south coast of New South Wales last year. So I don't even know if that little shop's still there. But yeah, before the fires in October last year, I bought this little bottle of rose oil that had a lot of rose geranium in it, but it was absolutely gorgeous. It smells absolutely gorgeous. And anyway, so I looked at the bottle and thought, oh, I'll just put a drop in my diffuser. I had my diffuser on, my oil diffuser on, which I usually put on, burn some lovely oils for an appointment. And I put some Palmarosa, which smells like roses, some geranium, and some of this rose oil. And I looked at the bottle, and it was under a half, maybe a quarter of a bottle left, and I went, oh God, I wish I knew how I could get hold of some of this oil. I wish I had heaps more of this left, because I'm not looking forward to running out of it, because I don't even know if that little shop's still there. It was just, God, I'd love to have more of that oil. That's all I said. Got on the call, blah, 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 blah. Then when I finished my call with my client, I decided that I might pop out and get something to eat. And I grabbed the bottle to put it on, and guess what? The bottle is almost full. The bottle is almost full. Now, I have to tell you, I've used this oil nearly every day since October, so it was definitely getting down. But it's more than 2/3 full, and it's probably 7/8 full now, the bottle is. So, not that sounds really exciting, but for me, I started doing a bloomin' happy dance, because what that proves is that, because I just set it as a flippant, and I had no attachment to it. I just said, God, I wish I could get more of this oil. I really wish I had more of this oil, I think is what I said, because I really don't know that I can get any more because of the situation. And, I'm 1,000 kilometres away from, 1,000 miles really away from Badalla. So what's exciting about that is that it's my first little taste of creating substance from light, or from changing physical reality, from being able to, and that's what we're supposed to be able to do. So as I said earlier, the observer changes the molecules of that which they are observing. Do you know what the possibilities for that in the healing perspective are? It is just endless about what we can do in healing our planet Earth, healing our people, providing enough food for everyone on the planet. It's just so exciting. And so I've been trying to work out how to do that. I worked out how to bend a bloody fork, which to me was of no consequence in terms of healing. But the fact that I just made a flippant remark, have a spectacular connection to the central sun and beyond with my client, and then come back and find that that which had made a flippant remark, and my bottle is full of rose oil. So maybe it'll be maybe next time I'll just ask for a never-ending bottle of rose oil. But I can't tell you, I wear it as a perfume, and everybody compliments me on it, and I can't tell you how excited I am about that. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I wanted to put that on record, because I don't want to ever forget this moment, that's what happened. And on top of that, I found this spectacular place where the jacaranda trees are in bloom. And about October, in Queensland in October, the jacaranda trees all come into bloom, and you can go up high onto a mountain, and it just looks like someone's flicked mauve paint all over the city. I remember that from when I lived here. I'd go up to Mount Cootha, which is high above the city, and it just looked like there was mauve paint flicked all over the city. So I forgot about them until I just saw a jacaranda tree in bloom the other day. So they're only just coming into bloom, as you can see. So anyway, gorgeous beings of light, that's me. That's my story for today. I hope it excites the pants off you. I really, really do. Please, please don't stop meditating. Don't stop connecting to your higher dimensions of light in this body. You did not come here to Earth to... Ascension is not ascending and running off on a planet or waiting for some bloody spaceship to come get you. Ascension was about you waking up all of your purest and highest goddess beings within you, and to heal this planet and to heal our fellow human beings. So I hope you got that. And then to do all the magical stuff we're used to, because this time they can't kill us, this before, when people did this stuff, they burnt people at the stake and all of that. Oh my God, here comes a mama duck with all her baby ducks down there. I have to be careful they don't get under my wheels. So I better go because they're coming close and I don't want to run over these little ducklings. So anyway, just know this. Know that you are an infinitely powerful being of light. Never before in history have you had the opportunity to step into that light by just choosing to be in the fifth dimension and just taking no notice of what's happening in the third dimension. And people will say, oh, you're being whatever. I don't know, some people accuse me of not being realistic or some crap. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that I can see from a higher consciousness, and I don't see any of that stuff you're talking about. I see nothing but love and joy and peace and bliss and all sorts of amazing things happening in the world. And that is there for you too. It is there for all of us. And all you have to do is connect to the earth, connect to the sun, connect to your own divine heart, and take yourself into your higher dimensions of light. If you don't know how to do that, ask your guides and angels to help you do that. If you've got stuff that's not healed from the past, then just ask your guides and angels to help you with that, or find yourself a good therapist. I'm a very, very good one, but I'm not a cheap one, because really my work now is about teaching the leaders. But there's plenty of people, and if you want someone I've trained, they all charge far less than me. I can give you the name of somebody I've trained. But find someone to help you step into your light. Not someone to help you fix your poop, someone to help you step into the magnificence of who you are, to step into your soul power, your God, Goddess power, and do what you came here to do, and stop farting around and playing small and living a mediocre life. Live the life that you were born to make. Live the life you came here to live. Alrighty, gorgeous beings of light. Love, love, love. My deepest love and richest blessings. I hope this has inspired you great. Oh, you can see those little duckies in the corner of my film now. Isn't that lovely? God, I love ducks. I'm such a big kid, aren't I? I might swing the camera around and show you them. They're so sweet. Maybe you've seen them already. Hang on a sec. There we go. There's the mama duck with all of her bubbies. Isn't that sweet? Maybe mama and dada duck by the look of that. But anyway, lovely to have their blessing in this video as well. We've got a bit of a storm. We've got some jacaranda trees. We've got green trees from all the rain we're having. And right there we've got a bit of thunder and lightning happening as well. So got it all today to show you those jacaranda trees getting warm. Oh no, I'll just leave it at that. Alrighty, gorgeous beings of light. Love, love, love. My deepest love and richest blessings to you all. Namaste, Espavo, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.